feel like your intuition is blocked, or maybe that you're not really getting the vibe recently, or that you've been a bit out of sync? If so, then this video is for you. And I'd even go as far as saying maybe it was sent to you by your intuition that's telling you, hey, maybe you can connect with me again, because I have many things to tell you. So without further ado, let's jump in. Hey everyone, if you're new here, just let me introduce myself very quickly. I'm Jenna Blossoms, I'm a French author, meditation teacher. I've been sharing in the French-speaking world for many years now, and I've recently started this channel in English. So today we talk about intuition and one key component that will help you unlock it and keep it flowing. And I'll just say it right now, I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. The answer is creativity. Creativity and fun and joy, but mainly creativity. Now, maybe you're thinking, what's the link? How is it related? Well, creativity has the same channel as intuition. When you get creative, you are in the flow. You quiet the mind. And if you do it well, you are not expecting anything to come from it. You're just letting something emerge from you. You're just tapping into another dimension, inspiration to come through you and to guide you along the way. And this is why it's the best practice for intuition, because intuition, you see, is really the same thing. We think, and I see too many people do that, we want to know intuition with our mind. What is it? How does it work? How can I be sure it's intuition? Am I not channeling something else? Is it not my imagination? And so many questions makes us actually more disconnected from intuition, because intuition, which is really the thing of connecting ourselves to the wisdom and knowing we have deep inside, is to let go, to quiet the mind, to let go of the prejudices, of the beliefs, of the questions, and just in the surrendering, letting something greater, letting something wiser emerge from us. So really, it's the same feeling and the same thing as when you're being really creative. You know that moment when you're in the flow, doing something, whether it is painting, cooking a meal, or, you know, goofing around in your living room, you're just not expecting anything. You're just going with the flow and opening yourself to something that wants to express itself. And I want you to think about that moment, and most importantly, to create time to really create those moments. And I have to say also, creativity is not always linked to the arts or the traditional way we have of seeing it, because for so many years I thought I was not creative. You see, my mom is an artist, my brother is an artist as well, like real deals. And I thought, I'm not an artist, I cannot paint, I cannot play music, I do not make exhibitions, it's not how I live. Until I realized we're all artists, really deep inside, because we have a soul, and the soul is the artist of life. It's creating its life all the time. And once we acknowledge and realize that we too are creative, then we tap into that beautiful and fun energy of we can actually live our life and create so many things. And when we are starting to let that emerge and we awaken the artist inside, and we shake him up a bit and we say, hey, I know it's been a while that I haven't called you into my life, but maybe we can be friends again. And the artist is gonna reconnect you to something that was always deep inside of you. It is the fun, the joy, and the divine spark that wants to express itself through you. And you know, when we talk about creativity, we talk about inspiration as well. And inspiration, the etymology of the word in Latin, comes from in spirit, right? So you're really letting the spirit in yourself. So when you want to access intuition, which is really you want to have a message, or maybe you want clarity on something, or maybe you have a decision that you want to make and you need a guidance to make the right decision, the one that is going to be in alignment with you, then what you have to do is not think about it for so many hours. It's mostly just letting go and get into the feeling, get into the flow of, I know I have the answer within me, so I should just get moving and let it come through me. And remember also that when you're being creative, there's something fun, imaginative, something that, connects you with the invisible world. And it is the same with intuition. There's also something quite fun, quite light with it. So I want to ask you, what does creative mean for you? Is it planning an event? Is it doing scrapbooking, writing children's stories, editing a video, cooking a new dish, coloring, or I don't know, putting together an outfit? It can have so many forms, as many as there are human beings in this world. So let it express itself. We all have a God within us, and that God is a creator. They say that we were created at God's image, right? And so this is really what it means, that we too are creators, but we have to allow that, because that creator wants to create life. He wants to explore, he wants to create your life, and he wants to express itself through you. So maybe in the days to come, allow yourself a little moment of your time, not trying to be serious, productive, reasonable, logical, any of that stuff. You put it away for an hour and you ask the artist in you, the creator in you, what do you want to do? How would you like to have creative fun? And you listen and you just tap into that feeling. What fun game should I play? How creative should I be today? And see what comes. And once you're into that flow, you can actually connect with the question that you need guidance on, with the clarity that you're asking for, with the message that you're hoping you're going to receive. And not without any expectation, you just bring it to your heart and see what comes through. See what feeling is there. And let me tell you that it's going to help you tremendously, because your soul will be awake. Your intuitive and creative channel will be wide open. And also, you cannot expect to be a very intuitive person if the rest of your life you're being a very down-to-earth, serious, logical person. No, you have to open yourself to the unknown. And when you're being creative, this is what you're doing. When you have a white canvas in front of you, you don't know what you're going to paint. When you're writing a poem, like I used to do when I was a kid, and I'm doing still to this day for my own fun, I don't know exactly what's the next word is going to be like. Or when I'm thinking of a story, or when I'm being imaginative and creating castles in the sky. I don't know what's gonna come, but I'm open to the unknown. I'm open to receive inspiration from a higher dimension. So just remember that when you're feeling in a rut, be creative. Maybe be creative in a new way, so you get creativity in creativity. But just have fun doing it without any expectation. You're not doing it to sell it or to share it with the world or to be the next Picasso. Just you do it for yourself. And let me tell you that if you do that often, you'll get an access to your soul and to your intuition like no other. So I hope this video was maybe a little nugget of wisdom and inspiration for you in your day. Tell me in the comments how you're being creative in your life in this moment. I'd be curious, and it'd also be good inspiration for each other. And just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that this is not a light piece of advice. This is super important, first order, serious business advice that's going to radically open yourself to divine guidance in your life and forever. So I hope this was an inspiration for you. I hope you had a good time in this video. I will see you in the next video, or maybe in the last video that I did. If you want more inspiration, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is still very new and I'd be happy to have you on board. I'm wishing you a wonderful day and see you next time.